Meanwhile, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau addressed ties with India in a recent interview. The leader emphasized the need for Ottawa to work on forthcoming trade deals with New Delhi. He also said that India's tone with the country has changed ever since the US warned the former regarding its role in an alleged murder plot targeting Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. Listen in.
We don't want to be in a situation of having a fight with India right now over this. We want to be working on that trade deal. We want to be advancing our Indo-Pacific strategy. But it is foundational for Canada to stand up for people's rights, for people's safety, and for the rule of law. And that's what we're going to do.
Since that indictment in the United States, which I'm sure you're aware of, has there been any movement from India, any willingness to cooperate with the Americans and then with us, because that's out publicly now?
I think there is the beginning of an understanding that they can't bluster their way through this, and there is an openness to collaborating in a way that perhaps they were less open before.
What does that mean?
But it means what it is. There's an understanding that maybe just churning out attacks against Canada isn't going to make this problem go away.
So something has changed since that indictment was made public?
I wouldn't say it's changed, but there might be a tonal shift, perhaps.
Now, Trudeau's reactions signal a shift in the rhetoric months after bilateral relations with India witnessed a new low, when the leader claimed that Indian agents were involved in killing another Khalistani terrorist, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, without providing any evidence for the same. While India has refuted these allegations, the incident fueled a diplomatic row between the two nations. But with Washington making similar revelations on another attempted murder of a Khalistani terrorist, Trudeau feels there is a shift in India's tone. However, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi had earlier responded to United States' claims that an Indian diplomat ordered the Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun's murder. In an interview to the Financial Times, Prime Minister Modi said, New Delhi will look into any evidence that is presented to it. He added that the incident will not derail India-US relations, which he insisted are growing stronger. Earlier, New Delhi has set up a high-level committee to investigate the allegations levied by United States and said it will take necessary follow-up action. Now, responding to this in the interview, Prime Minister Modi said, and I quote him here, there is strong bipartisan support for strengthening the United States-India relationship, which is clear indicator of a mature and stable partnership. He further added, security and counter-terrorism cooperation has been a key component of our partnership. Responding to these reports, Prime Minister Modi said, India is deeply concerned about the activities of certain extremist groups based overseas. These elements, under the guise of freedom of expression, have engaged in intimidation and incited violence. Meanwhile, U.S. State Secretary Antony Blinken says India-U.S. ties have deepened. Listen in.
We've deepened our partnership with India. We've elevated cooperation through the Quad with India, Japan, Australia.
India designated Gurpatwant Singh Pannun a terrorist in 2020. Pannun is a dual US-Canada citizen and also the General Counsel for the separatist group Sikhs for Justice, which was also banned in India in 2019.